Welcome back to Q&A. My name is Greg Shannon, and today we have a special episode for you.
And I'm your host, Martin Rednauer. Greg. Greg.
Wrong way? Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and I'm Greg Shannon. Yeah. Special episode of on my left. Say your name.
Hi, I'm Aiden Brandt.
What about
That's
you,
it.
Aiden?
What about me? I don't know, I'm a freshman, communication major. Happy to be here.
Nice. I like that.
Thank you.
And to my right,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan McDevitt. I'm a freshman. I'm a communications major, and I'm really looking forward to the Spider-Man trailer tonight.
So are we. Doc Ock cannot wait.
Oh, yes,
Aren't
sir.
we all?
Yes, sir.
Green Goblin fan myself.
I like that from you.
speaking of Green Goblin, let's get into some rules.
I like that. Nice transition. So for our rules on Q&A, there are 3 rounds of 4 categories and 12 multiple choice questions. Contestants alternate selecting categories, and there are 3 fast points rounds after that. After round 1, 2, and 3, that's how you count. Individuals with the most points in the end are the winners of Q&A. Can you guys handle that?
Hopefully. Hope so.
All right, cool. Well, with that, let's get into our round 1 categories. It's a time for traveling, so we figured we make it all about traveling. For round 1, we have Australia, China, Mexico, and New York City. Now,
In order to decide, Ryan, who is the best Spider-Man?
This is a good way to start it.
Oh, see, that's difficult. Oh, that's difficult. The best Spider-Man, in my opinion, Andrew Garfield. But
Aiden,
listen.
why don't you start us
Go
off?
ahead. Go ahead.
I think the best Spider-Man is up to the viewer's choice.
There we go.
Good
Because
choice.
of that, you will open up our round 1.
Yeah. Avoid the question. I would like to take New York for 1 point, please.
New York for 1. Name the famous New York street home to all things theater. I don't know why I said cedar. Is it A, Queens Boulevard, B, Broadway, or C, Church Ave?
I would like B, Broadway.
B, Broadway is correct. A man that knows his musicals and plays.
No, thank you. I am something of a theater expert.
Ryan, you were wrong once already. Let's change that.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'll go New York for 3 points.
New York for 3.
Big baller over here.
What is the name of the crown landmark in New York City that commemorates the start of a friendship between the United States and France that began during the American Revolution? Is it A, the Empire State Building, B, the Museum of Natural History, or C, the Statue of Liberty?
That would be C, the Statue of Liberty.
Absolutely correct.
Nice one.
3 points on the board.
Don't have to flex too hard on us now. Aiden, you're up next. What do you want to choose?
I would like to take Australia for 3, please.
Australia for 3. Which of the following will you not see at an Australian barbecue? Is it A, fresh seafood, B, buttered popcorn, or C, burgers?
I'd like to say B, buttered popcorn, please.
B, buttered popcorn is correct. They're not much movie fans over there in Australia.
It's a shame.
Wow.
Very much shame. They're going to miss Spider-Man.
I know, how could you do that?
Ryan, you're up next.
You control the board. Where are we going?
Yeah, let's do China for 3.
China for 3. The Great Wall of China spans over how many miles rounded to the nearest 1,000? Is it A, 13,000, B, 14,000, or C, 15,000?
I feel like it's A or B, but it's definitely C. So I'm going to go with, oh, God. Wow. I'm going to go with B.
B of 14,000 is incorrect.
Incorrect.
No way.
Some interesting logic that was going
No
on there.
way.
Aiden, let's see if you can make
I
sense of
agree.
it.
I have to concur with the logic, and I will say, C, 15,000.
There's no way.
C
C, 15,000 is
is
incorrect.
incorrect. Ryan was originally right, saying that it was definitely either A or B.
Real answer being A. Back to you, Aiden. What do you want to choose to make up for that?
I'm going to go with Mexico for 3.
Mexico for 3. What Day of the Dead inspired Disney movie takes place in Mexico? Is it A, Frozen, B, Descendants, C, Coco?
I've seen all these movies, all of them fantastic movies. However, I have to go with C.
I'll take your word for that, B. But yeah, C, you are correct.
Dang it.
Never seen Descendants. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, great movie.
We'll figure
Ryan,
it
you
out.
control the board.
Australia for 1.
Australia for
For
1.
one.
What type of singing is heard at the famous house in Sydney? Is it A, pop, B, blues, or C, opera?
C, opera.
C, opera is absolutely correct.
Let's go. Thank
Nice
you.
one. Man of nice classical music, I see. Aiden, what did you like to choose?
I'd like to take New York for 2.
New York for 2. Looks like New York is out there now. What is the most famous park in New York City? Is it A, Central Park, B, Prospect Park, or C, St. Nicholas Park?
A, Central Park.
A, Central Park is correct. Are you from New York?
I am not. From South Jersey.
That's right. I forgot about that.
All good.
Ryan, you're on that.
Ryan, we have Australia for 2 and China and Mexico for 1 and 2.
I'll go Australia for 2.
Australia
Australia
for
for
2.
two.
Australia is now off the board. Name the animal most associated with Australia. Is it A, the kangaroo, B, the hippopotamus, or C, the panther?
It's a difficult one. Gonna have to go A, kangaroo.
A, kangaroo is correct.
Man, that was a hard one.
Definitely a hard one.
Good job.
Only hard questions here.
Yeah, wow.
Aiden,
Sweating over here.
you have China for 1 and 2 and Mexico for 1 and 2. What would you like to choose?
I'd like to take Mexico for 2, please.
Mexico for 2. What kind of music is Mexico known for? Is it A, disco, B, mariachi, or C, hip hop?
Oof. As much as a fan I am of hip hop, I'm going to have to go with B, mariachi.
B, mariachi
B,
is
mariachi.
correct. You're on a roll here, Aiden.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
I'll try.
Ryan, you're up. We have China for 1 and 2 and Mexico for 1.
China for 2.
China for 2. How many stars are on China's flag? Is it A, 3, B, 4, or C, 5?
Trying to think of the
What-
Chinese flag.
Don't know what happened to the answers on the screen, but that's okay. Ignore that.
B, 8.
Sorry about that. The
No
answers on the
way.
screen are wrong.
We have a problem with our graphics here. Our options are A, 3, B, 4, or C, 5.
Chinese flag. Wait a minute. 4. Isn't there 4?
4 is
Incorrect.
incorrect. Aiden, your chance to steal.
And the options again, please?
Are 3, 4, or 5?
I'm going to say 5.
5 is correct.
Wow.
Whew, I was nervous.
Well, Aiden, it is back to you. What do you want to choose?
We have
I'm going
China
to
and Mexico for 1.
I'll take Mexico for 1.
Mexico for 1.
Oh,
Greg?
I thought you were going to read my fault. In Mexico, they have what type of party on someone's 15th birthday? Is it A, quinceañera, B, Christmas party, or C, tailgate?
Going to have to go with A, quinceañera.
A, quinceañera is correct.
All right.
Ryan, you get to close us out here in round 1. As of September 2020, what is the most populated country in the world with
what-
over how many people?
Our graphics are getting messed up. I'm very sorry about that. As of September 2020, China is the most populated country in the world with how many people? Very sorry about that.
That's
Someone
okay.
hacked us.
It's all good. All good.
Is it A, 1.4 billion, B, 2.6 billion, or C, 1.9 billion?
Wait, so what? Repeat the question.
So as of September 2020, China is the most populated
Okay,
country in the
China.
world with how many people?
B, 2.6 billion.
B, 2.6 is incorrect.
No
Aiden,
way.
your chance to steal.
No way, Aiden.
And I will choose A, 1.4.
1.4 is correct.
There's
Aiden
no
steals
way.
it
Wow.
again.
No
Went
way.
against me.
Wow.
Wow.
We'd like to apologize for our graphics here. It seems that Sportsline has done it again, hacking our systems.
Sending Jake Eisman again, what a foul play. I don't know
Heartbreaking.
why they do that.
Well,
But
you know what they
now-
can't stop us from? Hashtag getting
Get
your buzzers ready
ready
for
people.
Fast Points Round 1.
I love
Greg,
this part
why
of the
don't you
show.
start us off?
What artist has songs Baby and Never Say Never? Try it again. Well, you hit the table, so you get it. Who has it?
Justin Bieber.
That is correct.
Justin Bieber is correct.
Wow, technical difficulties today. Go ahead, Martin.
All right, number 2. In geometry, which angle is exactly 90 degrees?
Aiden?
A right angle.
A right angle is right.
Correct. Right answers for the right people. Number 3.
Right angle.
Which is taller, Mount Everest or Mount Monaslu? I can't say words.
Mount Everest?
That's correct. Didn't even need me to repeat the word.
What type of food are linguine, macaroni, and lasagna? Ryan?
Ryan.
Pasta?
Pasta
That
is
is
correct.
He's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5.
Gotta get those points back.
Of all the Muppets on Sesame Street, who speaks Spanish?
Excuse me.
Oh, God.
5 seconds. 5, 4,
Four,
3, 2, 1.
one.
And it's Rosita.
I know it.
Huh.
Rosita.
On the tip of my tongue. I don't think I'm
Name
up
the
there.
40th president of the United States.
Wait, hold on.
Aiden.
Aiden.
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush is incorrect.
It's Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Wow.
Number 7. What city do the Ravens play in?
Aiden.
Aiden.
Baltimore.
That's
Baltimore
correct.
is correct. Fill in the blank. You want the blank, you can't handle the blank. Ryan.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
Absolutely.
Movie man over here.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Number
face.
9. Who keeps getting killed on South Park? Ryan.
Kenny.
Correct.
Kenny. And then our final question for fast points, round 1. What state is the evergreen state? Aiden.
Vermont.
Vermont is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
It's
It is
Washington.
Washington.
Really?
Yes.
And that brings us to round 2.
Martin,
We
would
are
you like to
now-
read us off our questions?
Absolutely. So for our categories, we have Mac Miller, MLB, Bioshock, and
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All
However,
right, so Aiden, since you started last time, Ryan, you're going to start us off this round.
Okay. I'm going to go Spider-Man for 3.
Spider-Man for 3.
Starting it off,
What
Big.
superhero did Spider-Man have an unlikely team up with? Is it A, Invincible, B, Spawn, or C, Deadpool?
Unlikely team up. Deadpool. C.
Deadpool is incorrect.
Incorrect. Wow.
Correct.
Not the answer we're looking for here. Aiden, what do you think?
I think it is A, Invincible.
A, Invincible is the answer we're looking for. That is correct.
Really?
Unlikely.
Man.
Had a
Too
nice
universal.
little,
Man, I got to
Likely.
keep up with my Spider-Man news. Wow.
nice
for
little
that on
comic
Instagram.
crossover.
Yeah. Wow. Man.
Aiden, you're up.
And I'll take Spider-Man for 2.
Spider-Man 4-2. Sorry, flipped to the wrong page there. Ignore me. Spider-Man once tried to join this team, but was ultimately rejected. Is it A, the Fantastic Four, B, the Justice League, or C, the Guardians of the Galaxy?
See, well, seeing as the Justice League is DC, I'm going to go with A, the Fantastic Four.
A, the Fantastic Four is incorrect. He was actually on the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have gotten that mixed up.
I knew that
Ryan,
one.
your chance to steal.
I'm going to have to go with C, Guardians of the Galaxy.
C, Guardians of the Galaxy is also
Incorrect.
incorrect.
There was a nice little comic crossover between Marvel and DC.
No way. All these crossovers.
Wow.
No
These-
way.
Way back in the
Wow.
day.
Wow.
Ryan, you have a chance to redeem yourself.
Okay. You know, I'm just going to finish off Spider-Man with 1.
Spider-Man for
with
1. During the Kraven's Last Hunt storyline, Spider-Man survives being buried alive for how long? Is it A, 4 days, B, a month, or C, 2 weeks?
Pretty sure it was 2 weeks. C.
2 weeks?
Is-
A man who knows his Spider-Man. That is
Amen.
correct.
Thank God.
Correct.
Okay.
Aiden,
All right.
you're up.
I would like MLB for 3.
MLB for 3. What third baseman won 9 straight Golden Gloves in a row? Is it A, Manny Machado, B, Chris Bryant, or C, Nolan Arenado?
I'll go with C, Nolan.
That is correct.
Nice.
A man who knows his Nolans. Ryan, you control the board.
I'm going to have to go with Mac Miller for 1.
Mac Miller for 1. What album did Mac Miller put out in 2016? Is it A, Good AM, B, The Divine Feminine, or C, The Blue Side Park?
C, the Blue Side Park.
Blue Side Park is
No
incorrect.
way.
Aiden, your chance to steal.
I'm going to go with B, Divine Feminine.
That is
Feminine.
correct.
Correct.
Cool.
Good taste in music, don't you?
Yes, love Mac Miller. Great artist.
Oh, yeah.
Figure up.
Oh, I will take MLB for 2, please.
MLB for 2. What New Jersey-born player is considered one of the greatest of all time? Is it A, Mike Trout, B, Derek Jeter, or C, Todd Frazier?
I'm going to go with A, Mike Trout.
Another South Jerseyan. I
Yeah.
love it. You are correct.
Thank you.
South Jersey
I think I
king.
lived near his house.
Ryan, Your chance to control. We have MLB for 1, Bioshock for 1, 2, and 3, and Mac Miller for 2 and 3.
I'll do Bioshock for 2.
Bioshock for 2. What real-world fair inspired Bioshock's Infinite's The Columbian Exposition? Is it A, 1893 Chicago World Fair, B, 1839 Paris 9th Exposition, or C, 1887 Manchester Royal Jubilee?
You have to go A.
A man who knows what is and is not a Royal Jubilee. That is correct.
No way. Wow.
Is
Chicago's
very
World
much
Fair.
correct. Aiden, you're up.
All right, I'll take Bioshock 1.
Bioshock for 1. Bioshock 1 and 2 takes place in what underwater city? Is it A, Atlantis, B, Rapture, or C, Lion City?
I'll take A, Atlantis.
A, Atlantis is incorrect. Wrong fictional city.
Your chance to steal, Ryan.
Let's see. I'm going to go C, Lion City.
C, Lion City is incorrect.
Incorrect.
50-50 shot. Okay.
Raptor.
It was actually Raptor.
Sure.
Good news is you get another shot, Ryan. We
Yeah,
have
okay.
MLB for 1, Bioshock for 3, and Mac Miller for 2 and 3.
Mac Miller for 2.
Mac Miller for 2. What artist dated Mac Miller from 2016 to 2018? Is it A, Olivia Rodrigo, B, Ariana Grande, or C, Summer Walker?
I know it wasn't Ariana Grande because that was earlier. So, C, Summer Walker.
C, Summer Walker is
Incorrect.
incorrect, unfortunately. Aiden, your chance to steal.
And I'm going to go with B, Ariana Grande, because I think Olivia Rodrigo is too young.
That would be pretty problematic. B, Ariana Grande was correct.
I thought it was much earlier. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, that exact time frame,
Yeah.
according to Google. Aiden, you're up next.
And I'll take MLB 1.
MLB 1 for our last question. What team won the World Series this year? Was it A, the Boston Red Sox, B, the Oakland A's, or C, the Atlanta Braves?
Not up to date on my MLB, so I'm going to go with C.
The Atlanta Braves is correct.
Oh,
World Series champs. We don't like the Astros over here. And that leads us on to our next fast points round. Get your buzzers ready, people, because we're definitely ready. And they're working this time. Thank you.
all right.
Martin, you start us off.
Number 1. How many bridges are there in Pittsburgh?
5 seconds. 5. Aiden.
Aiden?
3.
Close. It was 446.
All right.
Almost. Number 2. What's 7 times 8?
56.
Correct.
Let's go.
Number 3. What actor played Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Andrew Garfield.
That is correct.
Andrew Garfield is correct.
Thought that was your favorite, man. Come on. Number 4. Who is Drake and Josh's little sister?
Megan.
Correct.
Megan is correct. Who is the world's fastest man?
Aiden.
The Flash.
Oh, that is close. It was Usain Bolt.
Not looking
Wow.
for fiction this time. Very
it.
sorry. Next
Whoops.
time. Number 6. Who won in The Devil Went Down to Georgia? Aiden.
Johnny.
That's incorrect, sir. The
Incorrect.
Devil actually won. If you listen to how well his part was played, Johnny did not
Listen.
stand a chance.
I have to agree with you, but I think the song says something.
Moving on before we cause a fight. What is the name of Jimmy Neutron's dad? Ryan.
Mr. Neutron.
Mr. Neutron is not the answer we were
Oh,
looking
right.
for. We were looking for Hugh
Hugh
Neutron. All right, and for our last question for our fast points.
Number 8. Are your shoes untied?
No.
Actually, they are. The answer is yes. Your shoes are very much untied. You might want to fix that later. I'm very sorry.
All right.
That brings us
To
to
round 3.
round 3.
No, why don't we check what the scores are so far?
Absolutely.
So far, we have Aiden with 27 and Ryan with 16. Actually,
Correction,
I'm
we have
wrong.
Ryan with 16, Aiden with a whopping 28.
There's still time.
Now, Aiden, I feel bad about that whole shoe comment, so why don't you start us off for round 3? Let's take a look at the board. We have poker, shoes, Spotify hits, and volleyball.
Well, keeping with the theme of shoes, I'm going to go with shoes for 3.
Shoes for 3. Greg, why don't you take us there?
Oh, of course. The largest high heel in the world measures in at what? Is it 5'10", 9'1", or 12'11"?
Going to go with 9-1.
9'1" is
It's
incorrect.
Incorrect. Ryan, your chance to steal.
I'm going to have to go with 5'10", because I feel like if it was 12'11", it'd be pretty impossible to walk around on.
It would be pretty impossible, but it is also quite possible.
No
That is
way.
Never say
unfortunately
never.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Ryan, you're up
Intriguing.
Ryan, you
next.
control the board.
Okay, I'm a big poker guy, even though I've never played it. So I'm going to go poker play for 2.
Poker play for 2. The term river in poker refers to A, the final of the 5 community cards, B, a player crying after losing all their money, or C, the order in which the cards are dealt in a round.
A, the final of the cards.
That is absolutely
Correct.
correct.
Okay, thank
Just
you.
might steal it. Better catch up or prepare, I guess. I don't know which one. Aiden, you're up next. What do you
We'll
choose?
take poker for 3.
Poker for 3. In poker, short stack refers to having a small amount of chips on the table, B, having the least value hand in the round, or C, any player below 5'10" who claims to be 6 foot. I'm looking at you, Aiden.
The answer, I'm going to rule out C, because that would be very mean. So I'm going to go with A.
A is correct.
All right.
Good one,
Correct.
good one.
Ryan,
Okay, I'll go Spotify hits for 2.
Spotify hits for 2. What song is the most streamed song in Spotify history? Is it A, Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, B, Blinding Lights, or C, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish?
I'm going to go C, Bad Guy, Billie Eilish.
Bad Guy Billie Eilish is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
No way.
Aiden, your chance to steal.
I'm going to say Blinding Lights the Weekend, B.
Blinding Lights the Weekend is
Incorrect.
incorrect. I wish. We might have to get on that after the show.
Say,
Definitely will.
attaboy, Ed.
Aiden,
Aiden,
I'll take shoes for 2, please.
shoes for 2. What is the plastic part on the end of the shoelace called? Is it A, the end piece, B, the aglet, or C, I don't know. I didn't watch Phineas and Ferb, man.
Well, I did, and the answer is B, aglet.
B, Aglet is
way.
correct.
No, I did actually. It was
Oh,
just for a
phew.
joke. Yeah.
Ryan, you're up.
Okay, so what do we have left for shoes?
We have
the one?
shoes for 1, poker for 1, Spotify hits for 1 and 3, and then volleyball for 1, 2, and 3.
I'm going to finish off shoes at 1.
Shoes
Shoes
at
at
1. Which one of these are not brand names of insoles? Is it A, Dr. Scholl's, B, Feet Sheet, or C, Super Feet?
I'll go B, feet sheet.
B, Feet Sheet is
Is
correct.
correct.
A man who
wow.
knows his feet. Aiden.
And I'll finish off poker with 1.
Poker with 1. When playing poker, one's hand is referred to as a full house when A, 5 different suits are presented, B, 3 of a kind and a pair are presented, or C, whenever John Stamos plays poker.
Well, I wish I could play poker with John Stamos, but however, I'm going to go with A.
A is incorrect.
Ryan, your chance to steal.
I'm going to have to go with B, a 3 of a kind and a pair are present.
I'm very upset you guys.
Unfortunately, that is correct. I really wish John Stamos played poker with me once in a while.
I'm
John,
really
if you're
upset
out
you
there.
guys didn't want to go with John Stamos. I would have went with John Stamos.
Absolutely.
Right.
Ryan, you now control the board. We have Spotify hits for 1 and 3 and volleyball for 1, 2, and 3.
I'll go Spotify hits for 1.
Spotify hits for 1. Who is the most streamed artist of all time on Spotify? Is it A, Ed Sheeran, B, Olivia Rodrigo, or C, Drake?
Well, I mean, if Shape of You is pretty popular, I'd have to go, you know what, I'll go A, Ed Sheeran.
A, Ed Sheeran is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
No.
Aiden, your chance to steal.
Judging off the recent hype, I will go with B, Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo does not have her hotlines blinging enough. The correct answer was Drake.
I'm playing a great song.
All right, so last one. Ryan, you get to pick. Actually, no, you picked last
believe
time,
it's
didn't you? Aiden. Don't deceive me.
I'm sorry, Greg,
Aiden.
sorry.
And we haven't heard from volleyball yet, so I'll do volleyball for 1.
Volleyball for 1. How many sets are in a volleyball game? Is it A, 3, B, 5, or C, 7?
I think it's C, 7.
C, 7 is incorrect.
Ryan, your chance to steal.
I'm going to go A, 3.
A3 is incorrect.
Correct. It's
It was
5.
B.
Had to meet in the middle for that one.
Wow.
And before we go into our fast points, round 3, why don't we check up on our scores? We have Ryan with 20 and Aiden with 33.
33, you know.
All right, let's get right into it.
Got to get right into it.
Starting with question number 1. What sand volleyball team is Greg currently a part of?
What's the name, people? 5
5
seconds.
seconds. 4,
3.
3.
LaSalle sand volleyball team.
That is close. He's actually on the Greasy Giovanni's.
After a non-Italian friend.
Oh.
Love that man to death. Number 2. What is Elton John's most recent song?
Oh my God. It's the one with Charlie Puth.
5 seconds. 5,
Oh no.
4, 3, 2, 1. And the song is called A Cold Heart.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Three.
Almost.
Where do the Rockettes perform?
Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City Music Hall is
That's
correct.
correct. Number 4. What are the original Pokemon starters? Eden?
Charmander. I can't name the rest.
5,
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2,
Squirtle and
1. Final answer? No.
All right.
We were looking for Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. And
Bulbasaur.
our last question. Really hoping you guys get this right, because if you don't, I'm going to be very upset on you. Go ahead, Martin.
What is Pitbull also known as?
Mr. Worldwide.
AKA Mr. 305. We will take it.
We will take it. And that brings us to the end of our game, with the score being Ryan with 21 and Aiden with 34.
A close game.
Wow.
Well
Close
played
game.
all around.
Well
Close
played.
game, close
Very
game.
well played. Aiden, do you have anything to say for our people? Actually, no, not even that. We have Facebook, we have Gmail, we have Instagram, we have Twitter. Please email me. I get very lonely and I need human interaction. Please, for the love of God, email me. We really much enjoy you. Martin, say something.
And before we go, we want to send out a very, very special thank you to Sophia in the back in order to make this all possible. Thank you so much.
And have a good day.
And until next time, people.
Goodbye.
Cheers.